Hello, everyone. My name is Professor William Quisenberry. I'm going to be your facilitator this term for the OL556 course, Emerging Theories in Leadership. So this will be a really great class. I think that you'll find beneficial as we talk about some of the modern trends and challenges we're seeing in society, within the marketplace, etc. And you'll have an opportunity to consider leadership theories and modern theories, more up-to-date theories that are relevant to some of these challenges that we're seeing, and maybe not some of the more traditional ones that we've typically utilized or leveraged in the past. And so for that reason, I definitely think that this is a course that will be very beneficial to practice. From a theoretical perspective, this would be one of those classes that I think you can continue to refer back to as you navigate the rest of your doctoral studies. And the reason for that is because it lays a terrific foundation. Even when you're thinking about potential dissertation topics down the road, when you get to that point, if that's something you're not already considering or do not already have in mind, this would be one of those classes that you can refer back to get a good idea about some of the challenges that we're seeing in society and the marketplace, et cetera, that has been researched, and there's literature to support those challenges. And then additionally, leadership theories that are being leveraged as well. And again, literature to support those theories. And so this will be a terrific foundational course for you, one that you'll definitely want to pay close attention to, and be sure that you hold on to all of your materials because it'll come in handy down the road. There's a lot of announcements already available in the classroom shell, so be sure to take a look at those and keep a close eye on the announcements board during each module as well. Also, you'll obviously want to take a close look at the syllabus and get acquainted with all of the readings, the literature that you'll need this term, and how you can retrieve those details. Also, any of the books and textbooks that we'll be using for this course, be sure that you get your hands on that and you're aware of what's going on in that regard. Okay, but this was just a quick introduction. I will not be long here. I essentially wanted you to have an opportunity to put a face and a voice with a name. We'll also have a quick session that'll be a synchronous live session, more collaborative in nature in Module 2. So keep an eye on that. And I've already posted details about that GoToMeeting. That's just an opportunity for us to come together and convene, and I'll take any questions you may have about the course up to that point. The reason I'm doing that in Module 2 is you would have already submitted your first week's assignments and activities, and likely will already have feedback from me as well. Those should more than likely have already been graded by the time we have that synchronous session. So my thoughts were to give you an opportunity to dive into the material a little bit, to take a look at the assignments, the discussions, the types of activities we'll be doing this term. And you would have even ventured out and given that first attempt and received my feedback. And then in Module 2, we can come together and convene, and maybe any ideas or questions that you have from Module 1, you will be able to express those during that session. That is not a mandatory session. That office hour will not be graded at all, and I will record the session and post the details for those of you that are unable to join. So do not feel like that's something that you definitely need to attend. But if that is something you're interested in, then please feel free to do so. And what I like to do is try to make that collaborative, and not just necessarily a question and answer session per se, but also give you all an opportunity to express some of your viewpoints and feedback after going through the first module, and just to kind of pick your brain a bit as well. So hopefully that'll be fun and give us an opportunity to come together for a little bit. Okay, so I'm looking forward to working with you this term. If any questions come up, please feel free to reach out. I have provided my email address within the course shell. That's the best way to reach me. I generally respond very quickly. I have my email linked with my mobile device, so I try to stay on top of those as much as possible. I will definitely respond within 24 hours. That's university policy, and I'm generally much quicker with my responses than that. I've also provided my mobile phone number along with my office hours. So if we ever need to convene or touch base, you can reach me during my office hours, generally on my mobile with no problems. But also, even if it's outside my office hours and you feel as though you really need to touch base and speak via phone, feel free to give me a call. And if I miss your phone call, just leave me a voicemail message and I'll try to get back with you ASAP. Okay, so do not feel like you only can touch base with me during my office hours. And if we ever need to set up a go-to meeting or use an alternative means to communicate, we can definitely do that as well. Okay, so I'm looking forward to working with you, and I'll be in touch soon. See you in the discussion board. Take care. Bye-bye.